Do you have students who only speak Spanish in your classroom? I had this as a middle school teacher, and I have this again as a preschool teacher. Not to mention, a lot of the adults at my new school speak only Spanish. I definitely feel out of place for not knowing it. During the pandemic and quarantine, my project was to learn Spanish. My advice? Tackle it from many different angles. First and foremost is to have a teacher teaching you. Find a person who is a native speaker and bilingual. You need someone to correct your pronunciation and teach you the nuances of the words. I took classes from my friend Evelyn, and she still teaches. I'll leave her info in the description. You can also go to sites such as Preply and italki. Second advice is to do Duolingo. It is so much fun because it's like a game. Some people play Candy Crush after work for fun. I play Duolingo. It's really good for learning new words and conjugating verbs. Remember conjugating verbs in school? Boring. Who wants to sit around and do that? Well, in Duolingo, you learn the conjugation because you'll get it wrong, and you want to do well in the game, so it helps you to memorize it quickly. Another way is to read signs. Many times there'll be signs right next to each other, one in English, one in Spanish. Compare them and see if you can learn some new Spanish words. When you hear a conversation in Spanish, listen, just listen to it. You may have no idea what they're saying, but it'll help you understand how the language sounds. For example, you may just start to pick up words here and there. So if I hear someone on the soccer field yelling to their kids, I'll pick up a number and I'll realize, oh, they're telling their child to cover that person. Also, I teach preschool, so preschoolers speak in simple sentences. So just by picking up trying to learn Spanish again, I'm already understanding them better. For example, my student the other day pointed out the window and said, "A niño." Oh, I knew he was pointing to the boy outside. Before I move on, I just wanted you to know if you are getting value from this content, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Also, ring the bell for notifications. Another thing you can do is YouTube videos. Now for me personally, my mind tends to wander because YouTube is such a passive thing. So I think it's a great way for reviewing words you already know, but not necessarily learning new words for the first time. Although we're all different, so maybe for you it would be a great way to learn them for the first time. Now, if you want tips on how I find time to do things as a busy mom working a full-time job, watch this video here. Also, let me know in the comments, are there any ways that you learn a language that I didn't already mention?